Welcome back to our special coverage of President Trump's Save America rally in Durham, New Hampshire. The former president is expected to take the stage pretty soon, and we will bring it to you live when it happens. In the meantime, we're just about a week away from Christmas weekend, and the inflation has a lot of people concerned this holiday season. So we figured we'd take a look at just how bad it really is out there. And since we're such big fans of the film Home Alone, look at him. Let's compare the prices of the items that Kevin purchased in the supermarket back in 1990 to the prices now. Remember that? Great scene. So actor Macaulay Culkin's character, Kevin McAllister, purchased a half-gallon of milk, half-gallon of orange juice, a TV dinner, a loaf of Wonder Bread, frozen mac and cheese, liquid detergent, saran wrap, a bag of toy soldiers, of course, Snuggle dryer sheets, and toilet paper. The total was $19.83, and he did have a coupon for $1 off. But now, if Kevin brought those same groceries today, he would have spent $72.28. That's a 248% increase. It's pretty big. Here to help us break it all down, of course, the latest financial news, we're going to be joined by Max Baecker, who is the president of American Hartford Gold. And Max, glad you're here.
Oh, thank you for having me.
So, the Home Alone comparison, it may be a little bit of an exaggeration since it was 23 years ago. I get that. But, a box of cereal was like $4 a couple of years ago, and now it's like $7. How bad is inflation right now?
It's bad, particularly when you go back to pre-COVID, January 2020 to now, the cost of groceries are up 25%.
Wow.
That's a steep increase in a short time.
Yep. So, let's take a look at the holiday shopping survey, Wallet Hub. It finds that more than 1 in 3 Americans, 1 in 3, are foregoing giving gifts this year. Think about that. That's 33% of Americans saying, I can't buy a gift because of inflation. 1 in 4 still have holiday debt from last year they're paying off, and 1 in 5, 20%, are applying for a new credit card to shop this year, putting them even further in debt. And nearly half of Americans say that their charitable donations are being affected this year. Nobody thinks about that. 2 weeks ago, President Biden took credit for lowering inflation around the holidays. He obviously isn't speaking with the average Americans who are feeling it. Sure.
It's interesting stats that you read off there. Credit card debt is at an all-time high right now in the U.S. Savings rates are at a low. 33% of Americans have less than $100 in savings. So, you have Biden up there touting the economy, Bidenomics. Certainly the Americans are not feeling that.
No.
We've created a lot of debt over the past couple of years, and we have nothing to show for it.
So the price of gold has been rising, right? It's over $2,000 an ounce, I think. Costco has been selling gold. And they say they've made $100 million from selling those 1-ounce gold bars.
Sure.
The bars are from South Africa, 24 carats, not refundable. Customers are allowed just 2 of them, and they're flying off the shelf. I guess if you're Bob Menendez, the gold bars come from Egypt and they're free. allegedly, sorry. Tell us what you make of this news and the importance of putting assets in gold or precious metals.
Yeah, I think Americans, after the bank crisis in March, are starting to pay attention to what fractional reserve banking means. They're paying attention to the debt, all the money being printed right now. They're reading that $2 billion of interest is being paid every single day. That's just interest being paid. And they have big concerns about the banking system. $17 trillion in the banks, less than $1 trillion of insurance through the FDIC. And so I think March really woke a lot of people up to that, and has really hit home with, hey, we need to diversify here. It's important that we move into something tangible. Sure, we have our stocks, bonds, everything else, but rather than have a bunch of money in our savings account, maybe we have a little diversification with something tangible that we know will never go to zero.
Right. Quickly, what do you think the economic outlook is for next year?
Each of the past 4 years, we've had some kind of black swan event. Something major happened with the bank crisis, war, obviously COVID. We had the market down 30% in 2022. 2024 is shaping up to be a very interesting year. You've got the stock market at the all-time high. You got gold at the all-time high. You've got the dollar near highs against other currencies. We have 2 major wars going on.
Yeah.
We're in a recession or heading into a recession. We have an election year. Certainly an unprecedented year. I don't want to make any predictions, but there's going to be some major volatility. There's going to be a black swan event like there has been in the past. And so certainly buckle up.
Max, good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
American Hartford Gold, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, everyone, when we come back, more great guests and plenty of special coverage leading all the way up to the president's speech, President Trump. He takes the stage in New Hampshire. You keep it right here on Newsmax. Don't go anywhere.